Web this evening, all the makings of a lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's with 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up, see if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up a play. But run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. The tremendous pair of Curry and Klay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the 5. To the paint. Unloads. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Screen by Cousins. Durant wide open. He fires. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Leonard. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Screen by Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. And it's Green missing. Here's Golden State now. Curry on the wing. Now recovering. Leonard against Durant. Shoots over Leonard. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry against Lowry. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fades and shoots. That one goes in. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Lays it in off the breakaway.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Durant, the pass to Cousins. Count that bucket.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Pass to Leonard. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasted no time getting this offense rolling.
Curry dishes to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. Outside Lowry. Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Green with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Raptors leading by 7. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Cousins, the pass to Green. Down low, Curry lays it up off the glass.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Leonard on the wing. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry fires from way outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 5.
He's going to play his game the way he wants to for a long time, because even when Curry gets older, even when he can't jump and can't run, he will never lose that jump shot. I mean, jump shots never get old.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Timeout called the Warriors.
How about this? 3 titles in 4 seasons for the Golden State Warriors. Can't tell me they're not a team of destiny. And for the rest of the league, a formidable obstacle to the O'Brien Trophy.
And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 10. It's stolen by Ibaka. Lowry has the open look. Offline with his 3. And when you look at this Warriors super team, Chris, how long do you think they can keep going like this?
Well, let's think about this. Durant and Steph just turning 30. If they can make the salaries work, which would be tough, but if they can make the salaries work, another half decade of dominance seems possible.
Durant against Leonard. Durant dishes to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Green, the screen. From deep 3-point range, Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Ibaka, the pass to Valanciunas. Screen by Ibaka. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. And here's Leonard from 3. A shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Baseline try. Thompson misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. OG Anunoby comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Powell in for Danny Green. Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Screen by Cousins. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. On deep. Here's Cousins. Siakam pulls it in.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Leonard. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry against Lowry. Screen by Cousins. Curry Curry attacking in the corner. Iguodala with it. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Lowry. Inside. And stolen by Cousins. Outside Curry. Back to Cousins. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got his first points in this one. They set the pick. Leonard kicks to Siakam. Right side Lowry. Outside Leonard. Over Bell. Leonard, no luck.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Warriors trailed by 11. Iguodala outside. Outside Curry. The pass to Cousins. Back to Curry. Here's the three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Lowry passes to Leonard. To the inside. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Thompson kicks to Bell. Curry on the wing. Screen by Cousins. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. The tempers flare. Don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Leonard against Bell. Fades. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors shooting 40% here in the early stages. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Lowry against Curry. They set the pick. Bell with a screen on Lowry. The deep 3 from Thompson. Siakam pulls it in. Top of the key. And it's Leonard again missing. Thompson outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team chock full of competitors.
There's times where we argue and times where guys want to, throw blows, but that's a part of just being around guys for so long. And, but it's fun. It's fun learning more about yourself as a leader, as a player, and I think that's my next evolution.
And the mix of personalities for this Warriors team, part of what makes them tick.
Different leadership voices, all committed to winning. And I think within that mix, Durant is able to find his place and his voice.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
They've got C.J. Miles. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wright in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Raptors leading by 9. There's the screen. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Back to Van Vliet. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Cousins with a screen on Miles. Iguodala up top. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. But they get it back. McCaw, the pass to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Livingston. Here's McCaw, guarded by Wright. 6 to shoot. McCaw kicks to Bell. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Look, I don't know how he got that one. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Wright sets a screen. Outside Leonard. Wright outside. They set the pick. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. And the rebound goes.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
There's the steal. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Here's McCaw, guarded by Wright. Livingston with it. Kicks to Cousins. Releases. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen. But when you think about Sean Livingston's career, you know how close it came to ending. Knee injury so severe that doctors considered amputation. But he never gave up, and he made it back.
Here's Wright. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Wright's got his first basket.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Here's Livingston. That one a little long. And see Webb Livingston's story. So many extremes, from a young franchise cornerstone with the Clippers to wondering if he'd ever be able to play again, ever be able to walk again.
Yeah, he fought his way through. I mean, first a journeyman bouncing around 8 or 9 teams, and then a key factor for the Warriors championship team. I mean, you could make a movie about it. That's how dramatic it is. He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
Pass to Iguodala. In the corner, Bell with it. Back to Iguodala. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. And it's Miles missing.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Livingston, that's good.
Now, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensively.
Leonard. The Warriors pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball. Guys,
DA, that's how you truly create a legacy.
And with Kawhi in this past summer, his health was such an unknown quantity during trade talks. Now that we know that Kawhi is a full go, it looks like a great deal for Toronto. Casts a bit of a shadow and doubt over Kawhi's last year in San Antonio, but it is what it is at this point.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you played.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays and KD. And I don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys come to mind for me.
The pass to McCaw. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Van Vliet. Screen by Valanciunas. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Hits it from three-point range. Ibaka's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
McCaw kicks to Livingston. Pass to McCaw. Screen by Cousins. 16 feet away. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Poor job defensively on the glass. I mean, Cousins is the first guy you have to get a body on. He has good anticipation and those long, long arms.
Ibaka against Green. Ibaka, the pass to Green. Ibaka sets the pick for Green. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And that one drops for him. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. No good from Durant. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Van Vliet. Screen by Ibaka. Down low. And he comes up with the deuce. Ibaka's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Livingston kicks to Green. To the middle. It's tipped. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Leonard. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Golden State also making some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry outside. That shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Lowry against Curry. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And last season, a very strong rookie campaign, Greg, for OG Anunoby.
You know, the team quickly learned that they could rely on him offensively. And it's rare to have a team trust someone taken 23rd overall that quickly. Surprised a lot of people with how efficient he was on offense right out of the gate. And I think you're going to see him continue to grow in that regard.
Cousins with a screen on Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Raptors leading by 11. Now here is Lowry. 15 points in the game. Screened by Ibaka. Off the screen, Lowry. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is what Green gives you. I mean, versatility, size, a competitive nature. He's a vocal leader out there on the floor.
Green, the screen. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Shoots over Cousins. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors trailed by 9. Here's Green. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Great body control and touch on the floor to Draymond, making it look easy.
Ibaka outside. Over Green. Ibaka, no luck. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead. Raptors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Toronto, no luck.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Pass to Green. He dishes it to Curry. Screen by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. The open shot, Durant. And another basket for Golden State.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Screen by Ibaka. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now he's jacked in for Green. Here's Lowry. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Curry. Lowry can't get it to go.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen for Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Ibaka. No good, unable to end this run. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Powell, the pass to Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. Back to Powell. He tries for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson for the triple. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Powell kicks to Lowry. Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Pass to Ibaka. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Curry, good.
So pure. I mean, there are times when Curry puts it up and you just know it's going in.
7 seconds left in the first half. And Lowry puts up a deep 3, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's very nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Leonard gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Feeds to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Lets a floater go. Takes it out to Leonard. Screen by Ibaka. Off the pick. And Ibaka slams it in.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Cousins with a screen on Lowry. Curry passes to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Durant. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Well, you remember the big trade last summer, the Raptors dealing DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and a protected first-round pick to the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. Toronto guys hoping to make a big run this season, obviously.
And with the uncertainty for how long Kawhi sticks around, Toronto is all in this year. Not an easy trade to stomach, but with LeBron out of the East, they have to feel like this is their chance. This is a make-or-break season for the Raptors, to say the least.
Curry can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 3. Inside. Valanciunas in the high post. Lowry for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The pass to Curry. Thompson against Green. 6 to shoot. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Count that one. Leonard's got 15.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Green, the screen. Durant dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J connects. The jumper drops. 11 points in the game.
Always got to be up on Thompson. I mean, he came into the league with a crazy weather.
Curry against Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Leonard and Thompson sends it back. Down low. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Green.
The tune that Draymond's singing, I mean, music to a coach's ear, aggressive.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Z-Web, you talk about a tandem of shooters. None better than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, splash. You know, the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry, he is the best shooter of all time. But I would say this, Klay Thompson is not far off. You think about his 60-point game in 2017. He only took 11 dribbles. He had the ball in his hands for only 90 seconds. And he dropped 60. I mean, that's one of the all-time scoring clinics.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. C.J. Miles comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry.
Wow, the balance and core strength of Iguodala, built for the AM1.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Here's the screen. Leonard on the wing. To the inside. The kick out to Wright. Miles sets the screen for Wright. That one wide left. The Warriors leading. Thompson in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And for all his skill on the perimeter, Curry's just as solid inside.
Green against Thompson. Here's Miles. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala outside. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
They get it back. Green kicks to Bell. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
Raptors trail by 8. Green, the pass to Wright. Back to Green. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3 in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto calls timeout. Steph Curry, of course, a 2-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Kerr would say it's limiting his turnovers.
But we forget Steph was a shooting guard up until his final season in college. I mean, he made incredible strides as a ball handler, but that recognition of what passes to avoid still developed.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Leonard. And Golden State also making a change. McCaw's checked in. Here's Van Vliet. And that one hits back iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Miles, the pass to Wright. They set the screen. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Miles.
A great set play, laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
Here's McCall. Now Iguodala. Green, the screen. Takes the 3. Iguodala no good. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. On the left block. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade, now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
That's good from Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Green passes to Van Vliet. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double.
Yeah.
And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for the 24 hours until the next game that they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's why Draymond's one of the greatest second-round picks of all time. His talent's perfect for the modern game.
There's a screen. There's Siakam, headed by Green. Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Iguodala dishes to Green. Pass to Livingston. Green inside. Defended by Miles. Green kicks to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Here's McCall, guarded by Powell. Tries again. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Van Vliet passes to Siakam, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's McCaw. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. McCaw has got his second bucket of the game to go. Toronto trailing. Pass to Miles. Now here's Powell. Defended by Bell. Powell, the pass to Anunoby. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
McCaw kicks to Iguodala. There's the pass to Livingston. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. And here is Green. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. Passes it to Van Vliet. Screened by Ibaka. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Miles. Over Green. And it's Miles missing. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Pass to Anunoby. Screened by Ibaka. Just his first attempt. Misses off the right iron. The Warriors leading. Inside, here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
The struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Screened by Ibaka. Powell for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 2. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Trying his luck deep, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Curry with it. He's got 21. Fires the 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Powell is out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Count it, good.
Oh, man. This game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. He kicks to Powell. Launches a 3, and it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Curry passes to Green. They set the pick. Back to Curry. The pass to Thompson. Lets it go with a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Now here's Powell. Screen by Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. From deep. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Leonard, he's checked in for Toronto. Green comes in for Norman Powell. Kawhi Leonard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Durant against Leonard, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lowry. Here's Ibaka.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
First free throw is good.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson outside, passes to Cousins. Over Valanciunas, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And with Ibaka at one point would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooters.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
2-possession game now, but you always want to make them all in a close game.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas. They set the pick to the paint. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Serge Ibaka.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Durant against Ibaka. And it's Durant missing. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A shot by Lowry, no good.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around his neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Warriors leading by 5. And Curry has it in the corner. They double team Curry. Cousins with a screen on Green. Thompson passes to Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Valanciunas in the high post. Ibaka sets the pick for Green. Jumper off the screen. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Lowry. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Raptors call time here. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Outside Leonard. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Green. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
White, he's checked in for the Raptors. Outside Leonard takes the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors leading by 7. To the paint, here's Thompson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 19 points for Klay Thompson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Screen by Ibaka. Durant against Leonard. Ibaka sets the pick for Green. From deep 3-point range. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Thompson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Ibaka, and too long on the shot. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Green, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Coach Raymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. I mean, you think about it, his playmaking ability at the power forward position is unique.
And the first one drops. And over the past 3 seasons, Green averaging over 7 assists a game. The only big man who's averaged more over a course of a season, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. Well, Coach Kerr, a consultant with that Suns team, gave Draymond a video of Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw averaged 6 assists a game in Phoenix. Well, Green took that, and with the shooters that he has, MVP shooters, and the players that he's had, he's taken that to a different level.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep a team in front.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Ibaka, dishes to Green. Right, the pass to Ibaka. And they get it. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own, I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Raptors trail by 18. Right outside. Ibaka outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Ibaka's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Curry with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Leonard. Screen by Valanciunas. Leonard off the pick. Basket counts. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green, the pass to Durant. Curry on the wing. And again, no good by Golden State. Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double over Durant. Leonard, no luck.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Green, no luck. Raptors trail by 13. To the inside. Ibaka, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Cousins dishes to Curry. Screen by Cousins. Curry kicks to Cousins. Over Leonard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Oh, that's a good decision. Rise and fire. Cousins is a lethal mid-range shooter.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Leonard on the wing, defended by Durant. Leonard draws the double. He kicks to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Cousins. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors leading by 13. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Kyle Lowry's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, could be devastating. That's the type of injury that won't only keep him out the rest of this game, but what could be a lot more games to come. Not good news at all for this team, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. And it's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Here's VanVleet, guarded by Curry. VanVleet passes to Leonard. Over Durant. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Steph Curry.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to